Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading for February. If you're new, welcome. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Well, let's see what we have for our lovely Pisces in February. I've been away fixing up my new home and stuff, so welcome back. Oh, welcome. Let's see what we have for our lovely Pisces. Okay. Spiritual growth here, learning, expanding the soul. You could be dealing with somebody who is not as spiritually grown as you. Pisces being the oldest zodiac, very intuitive. Your spirituality, I feel like bar none, has the highest growth rate in this life, especially if it's Pisces sun. I feel like there's no way around it, your intuition and things like that. So you could be dealing with somebody who is not as spiritually grown as you, and that being your challenge, your lesson, your learning day in here. Okay, opportunities, abundance coming your way, lots of offers here. Not surprised we're heading into Pisces season in February, so I definitely, when the stars align for you, you will be blessed. You know, our natal Venus lines up, romantic energies can come in. It's just a better time for you to receive abundance, wallflower, limited potential, shy, withholding, divorce, mother, and discernment here. So you could have any of these situations that's been going on. You could have dealt with a mother who was quite cold and disconnected with you growing up, making these issues for you, this wallflower, making you believe that, you know, you was never going anywhere or your potential was limited. She could have withheld love for her own reasons, you know, her own life path and your life path. She could have had her own reasons why she was very cold, very distant as a mother, as a primary caregiver. Might have been an absent mother for some. She could have been a divorcee raising you on her own. This could be you and your life path, that you are raising children on your own, having to take on the masculine energy with the Ice Queen, being a provider and things like that. So finding it difficult to date while raising a family. But now the opportunity is coming your way. I feel like you could have met a spiritual partner who has forced you to heal. Once they became cold and distant with you, you could have had a narcissistic partner as well, maybe wanting to keep you inside and away from other people and things like that, trying to make you dim. Okay, so this was not your path here. You was not ever supposed to dim to, you know, be in a relationship. So this relationship could have come to an end, a divorce, separation here, that's forcing you to do that spiritual work here. You may have not seen it initially that this was part of your spiritual path, but it definitely was. I feel like it made you confront maybe childhood issues, maybe abandonment issues here. You know, if, you know, your mother was not very affectionate, I don't want to blame it all on the mums, or an absent father or something like that. That, you know, you was always taught to dim, to keep people. So you could have even have like attachment issues and things like that, holding on to people who, you know, trying to prove your love to them over and over again, and maybe showering them with gifts. And maybe they do this to you in the beginning, that love bombing that narcissists do, and then you know, had to work out this was not great, you having to dim for them to love you, you having to, you know, not have an opinion, not share your feelings in order for somebody to love you. You had to learn that this was not the right way, and that you are lovable. How we love ourselves is usually how we teach people to love us, right, in adult relationships. But maybe this was something like a childhood issue. So dealing with inner child issues, with this spiritual growth that you've been going on here. And I feel like this was a different kind of spiritual growth that you went through, and this is why it's so prominent here. Okay, let's see. We have for our lovely Pisces, Six of Swords. So this is definitely being kinder to yourself and moving forward, I feel here. Travel for some, or a long distance relationship for some. Long distance communication. So maybe somebody won't see you or speak to you face to face and only over text sometimes, or phone calls, something like that. But I see you moving out of these troubled times. So overcoming this spiritual lesson. This could be why you're in a phase here of maybe not knowing which way to go. Now you've overcome this spiritual lesson. I definitely feel like you've had to teach yourself to be kinder to yourself. This is positive thoughts and positive movement forward that you're now getting. So you could be using affirmations and things like that to help project you forward and manifest the world you want. So I do believe somebody is coming in for you here. Four of Pentacles, this is somebody who hasn't let go of you. Again, there could be these attachment issues or some narcissistic energy. So every time you feel great and you start to move on, they come and pull you back. This sort of energy could have been going on in a relationship. That's because this person hasn't grown spiritually. I think they came into your life here to show you, to heal you from these abandonment issues or attachment issues. But because I feel like initially you couldn't let go of them, and now the tables have turned. I feel like you're starting to move on from this, you're starting to move away from this, and they come back in. But it doesn't look like they're aware very spiritually or looking to themselves. Their energy is quite stagnant here, Ten of Pentacles. Even though you've come to this end of the cycle of healing your inner child or childhood issues here with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about family, and the Tens are about endings of cycles. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner child issues here, but maybe even the family members being so dependent on you, making you be the adult or something like that and take care of them growing up. And then now you still have this energy to look after people and do for people, even if they are maybe not giving so much in balance. There's a lot of egotistical people around you, so it could be family members or friends, but I feel like throughout your life you have given and given and given to people, and they've taken, and now that maybe you need something, you found out very quickly these people are not willing to give back to you. So maybe a lot of family issues here growing up that we're going to see come full circle here in February. The Chariot here, so it's showing movement, travel, success, and destiny coming in to change your course now. But it's because you've learned this lesson. So you're almost like the fool at the beginning of the spiritual lesson. 2023, it is the year 7, so is the Chariot here. 2023 will be a year of success for you, meeting somebody new or getting into that relationship and making it become committed, taking it to the next step here. Definitely positive energy moving you forward in 2023 because of all the healing that you've done. So don't be afraid to let go of things that are not serving you. Because you might have a tendency to grab on and hold on if you've been dealing with those attachment issues, right? To things that you see potential in, but the potential never actually comes to fruition. 8 of Pentacles here. So you've worked very hard here, and very, very hard. I feel like you've been building yourself up, realigning yourself, changing how you allow people to deal with you. This is perfecting yourself, working hard and maybe not receiving as much back as you've been given. So that's about to change now. Everything you've put hard work into is now going to be given back to you here. So we see a lot of good karma coming in with destiny, the Chariot and the 8 there. It's abundance coming back around to you for all the good you've put out. It's time that you receive that good back now. The Devil card. So yeah, I see somebody attaching themselves to you. This is 2 people chained together. So I definitely feel there may be some unfinished business with somebody who maybe is quite obsessed with you. Maybe what I was speaking of, the attachment and things like that, maybe it's somebody's attached to you that way, attached to your energy that way, because it shows that you've worked very hard to move forward, to release this kind of energy here. It could be a Capricorn that, you know, you once was very connected with. But I see this Capricorn reaching out to you, wanting to hold on to the connection now. And I feel it's because they are going into their spiritual growth, their dark night of the soul. So they feel that you are no longer holding on to them energetically. So they sort of panic and come back here and try to hold on to you. For some of you, you could just be meeting a new Capricorn. We do have this dating queen. So this is somebody, well, it doesn't only have to be a Capricorn. We have water here and air, but a lot of earthly energy coming in now. So it seems like this earth sign is coming towards you. You're destined to meet here. Let's see where this is going. Sometimes we're not supposed to know the lesson before they come in, and lesson doesn't mean negative. It's good or bad. I feel like this person here loves you. This could be a Scorpio as well, but there's some change coming to this connection. So if you're single, you're about to meet them. If you're together in a relationship, you're going to get married. If you're married, there's some change coming here. You could renew it, or you could end a connection here that you've been working on and giving yourself to overly and so hard. You've been working to keep the connection together, and it comes to an end here. This is all part of the greater plan, if you like. Destiny is stepping in to make changes in this connection, transform it. But with every ending, there is a new beginning. So don't focus solely on the ending. It's about the healing that you're about to receive, the transformation and changes for the positive into your life. So if you are just going through a breakup and you're saying, hey, this is not a good thing, I've just broke up from my soulmate here. This soulmate could have been even narcissistic, and you know, you're giving 8, they're giving 4. So you know, you was overly giving, overly doing to keep this connection together. We see something coming to an end or a new beginning here. If you've already been through this ending and having to wean yourself off of a narcissistic parent, romantic partner, friendship, job, then I definitely see like these areas in your life now being filled. So meeting a new partner, getting a new job, finding success here with the Chariot, moving in a much more positive direction. You're going to see these new beginnings, this new lease of life here coming into your direction. So quite possibly meeting somebody new here. It's whatever's happening right now in February, it's destined to happen, okay? I do believe this person loves you here, but they may just have become reliant on you overgiving and you holding the relationship together. So I do believe that, you know, they love you, but it's just maybe becoming too much and unfair on you, that, you know, you have to respect yourself at some point, right? Princess of Pentacles. So some of you are planting new seeds as we go forward, learning about a new connection, getting to know somebody here. Could be, like I say, an offer of a ring, an engagement, or this is somebody, a romantic partner, bringing a relationship to an end and blocking you, or you blocking them. With the Princess of Pentacles, it's usually the Page of Pentacles here. So the lack of communication is what will bring the relationship to an end. This person being cold towards you with the Ice Queen up here, disconnecting from you rather than talking it out. They think, you know, everything's fine, I love you. They're not realizing it's quite toxic to have poor communication in a relationship. So I definitely see somebody bringing a relationship to an end. This is a positive thing. It's a blessing in disguise that you may not see if this is just happening right now, but it's opening up the doors for true love here. Yep, there you go, Queen of Cups for a romantic offer. I feel like you overgive in all your connections. That's what the Queen of Cups does. She overly gives until she's empty, and then has nothing for herself. So you're learning not to overly give. It could be something like you keep doing it, and this is why you haven't learned this lesson with this spiritual growth card here. You keep overly giving, and you know, you say, I don't want to change the good person I am for people to, you know, you want people to stop taking advantage of you, but you need to learn that, okay, not everybody deserves your kindness until they show it, until, you know, they're doing for you. Maybe you shouldn't be overly giving to them because they're taking your kindness for weakness until we've learned this lesson. But I see a romantic partner coming in, probably an earth sign, but we do have water here. It could be somebody younger than you that is quite toxic because they don't know how to communicate, and they could be the ones with the issue with their parent, or both, right? We have Queen of Cups here as well, so you could have both had these issues. You were destined to meet this soulmate to, you know, bring this transformation into your life so you could have this growth. You're definitely moving in a much more positive direction. Envy, protection, somebody has this evil eye on you. Dolphins, playfulness and cooperation. I was thinking about the devil card then, this codependency or attachment. But this playfulness, I definitely feel like you could have been dealing with somebody younger than you. This is what attracted you both to each other, this freeness. But I definitely see this person no longer cooperating if this is a relationship that has passed. But if this is something new, this could be a fun time for you, very playful, very romantic, meeting a new person who makes you light up and, you know, is always taking you out, gifting you, or traveling with you, something like this. Okay, Dove, peace and serenity. For long-term peace, I would say don't overly give from your cup. This is something that the divine has been trying to teach you here. Not that you have to be mean to people or anything like that. Use your intuition for good. Okay, let's see. Old man, there's definitely an age difference here. I definitely, inheritance and male. So yeah, there's definitely an age difference in the male to you. But I feel like, say if they were younger than you, they were quite mature, and then you found this common ground with playfulness and flirtiness, and you definitely match very well here. But somebody could have been jealous of your connection and intentionally tried to break you guys up. So this could even be your friends, your mother, your father, family around you saying, hey, that person's no good, they're too young, or that they're too old, and then, you know, got into your head. I definitely feel that these people could have been even jealous and trying to disturb your peace if it was this person who caused the same issues from your childhood. Maybe they didn't have your best interests at heart. Even if it was a male, because I said mother, right? But it could have been an absent father here, and you're looking for sort of male attention, whether you're male or female. Men can have father issues too. So I definitely see you meeting somebody planting seeds with you, being very flirty, wanting this connection to grow. You might just think like, hey, I just want a bit of fun. I don't want a spiritual lesson. I just want a bit of fun, and this is what attracts you two together. Very playful, very fun, very peaceful energy that you can work with and build on, because you're not overly giving and you're not overly taking from them. So it's balanced and very good for you, I would say, if this is a new connection. If it's a new connection, I may say it's a younger Capricorn. But good luck, guys.